your storyteller, the man in black. You are going to hear a story of intrigue and jealousy and murder. This is Henry Clavering, a man obsessed with the fear of impending death. Bertha, Clavering's second wife, merciless, vindictive, scheming. Janice, her daughter. Victor Harrington, the opportunist. Joan Clavering. Danger stalked her in this house of terror. Oakfield Towers, the scene. I have always been interested in the philosophy of yoga, and in my own small way, something of a collector of Eastern rarities. And when I heard that the estate of Henry Clavering was to be sold by auction, I decided to go along. Henry Clavering was reputed to be the greatest exponent of yoga in the country. And I thought that here I might perhaps find a few pieces to add to my modest collection. I was not particularly interested in the kind of wares normally presented on these occasions. I wanted something unusual, something which might reflect the character of Henry Clavering, an unusual man. The late Henry Clavering. That was the first indication I had that Henry Clavering was dead. Then I saw it. Shiva, the great yogi, dedicated to Patanjali, the Hindu seer, who first practiced about 150 BC at Gonda, Oud. And then, as I looked up, I felt instinctively that the girl standing near me must be Clavering's daughter, Joan. And from that moment, I forgot the mundane things surrounding me. My curiosity as a storyteller was aroused. Perhaps it was the way she gazed on the portrait, which I later learned was her dead father. I heard other things, too, from Joan Clavering, of how that portrait had played the first vital part in a sequence of events that started 2 years ago. Henry Clavering knew that he was dying. He knew also that there were people in his own house who were waiting patiently.
Henry's going to live forever, just to spite you.
I'm not so sure about that. The doctor was quite hopeful the last time I spoke to him. And I've been having a little private bet with myself. Henry, dear, come sit down and have some tea. My word, you're looking better. There must be that new treatment. I was just saying to Janice how much you've improved since you started it. You are feeling better, dear, aren't you?
I can't say I am, really, Bertha.
Rubbish, Henry. You mustn't give in so easily. Must you, Janice?
No, you mustn't.
What is it, Hudson?
You said you wanted to see me this afternoon, sir.
Yes, I did. I'll see you down at the boathouse in a few minutes.
Aye, aye, sir.
Horrible creature. I can never be sure whether he's being deliberately insulting or just ignorant.
He's the rudest servant I've ever had to cope with.
I wasn't aware that you had to cope with any servants before I married your mother, Janice.
What time's your yoga demonstration, Henry?
About 8 o'clock.
What are you going to do this time? Swallow a couple of swords?
Janice, I've told you on more than one occasion that yoga is not a subject for cheap jibes. You know very well what it means to me. I'd prefer it if you kept your own peculiar sense of humor for those that enjoy it. And another thing, Janice,
Don't upset yourself, Henry. Remember what the doctor said. No excitement. You must take things quietly. You all right, dear? You sure?
Yes, all right.
What are you going to do tonight, Henry?
Something a little unusual.
Sure it won't be too much for you?
It might be.
Remember what Dr. Wainwright said.
Yes, I know what Wainwright said.
Is there anything I can do, Henry?
I don't think so.
Do you want any help? Any special effects or anything?
The only special effect I want is complete silence. Any unusual sound occurring during the first stages of concentration can be very dangerous. Even fatal.
To you, Henry.
Yes, Bertha. To me. Sanford will be here in a few moments. Ask him to wait in the study, will you, please?
Yes, Henry. Why did you have to say that?
I don't see why I should be insulted.
Did you know Sanford was coming?
No, I didn't.
I wonder if he's going to change the will again.
Obstinate old fool. He should have died months ago.
Whatever you tell me to do, I'll do. You stand on that.
Good old naval discipline, eh, Hudson?
Aye, aye, sir. There's a bit of a difference, yeah?
Of course there is. Here. You're doing this for me, and I appreciate it. Whatever you do, keep an eye on Miss Joan, won't you?
Yes, of course I will. You're going to be all right, too. I'll stake my pension on that. Boy, don't stand there. Did they come aboard?
Excuse me, sir. Mr. Sanford's waiting to see you.
Thank you, Elsie. Whatever you do, don't leave. You may have a lot to put up with, but stay here.
Aye, sir. You can rely on me, you know that.
Thank you, Hudson. My matches.
Yes.
Thank you, Hudson.
Oh, this is clapping. I should be well and truly preserved. In a box.
Ready? Yeah, then. Hook me, will you?
Mm-hmm. You've got something up your sleeve.
What do you mean? I'll tell you this much. Don't be surprised at anything that might happen tonight.
Is that a prophecy or a warning?
Both. I've got one of my psychic moods on.
Wouldn't be in connection with $250,000, would it?
It might.
I don't know what you intend to do, but whatever it is, I'm taking no responsibility.
For what?
Its effect on your health. I know enough about these mystic rites, or whatever you call them, to make me apprehensive.
Dear Wainwright, if I die, I won't be able to hold you responsible.
No, but you might haunt me for not being firmer with you.
If ever I haunt anybody, I promise it won't be you.
Well, that's some consolation. Where do we sit?
Whatever you please. Ladies and gentlemen, I think everybody's here now. Will you please seat? Tonight I propose to demonstrate a state of physical catalepsy. To be able to achieve this at will has necessitated years of arduous training. A few minutes after I sit down in this chair, my body will, to all intents and purposes, be dead. But during this period, my mind will remain active and alive. I must ask Professor Chopra to help me in my return to life. All Professor Chopra will have to do will be to touch my face in certain places. Then, all being well, I will return to a living state. Anybody like to ask a question?
Is there any personal risk attached to your experiment?
Yes, there is. But this can be minimized by your own cooperation in maintaining absolute silence. Wainwright, would you put out the lights, please? Thank you.
Excuse me. I think I'd like to be near my husband.
Well, of course, Mrs. Cathy.
Mr. Clavering.
Quick, on the lights, come on.
Henry. Henry.
I'm afraid he's dead.
Henry. Henry. Henry.
Well, I must be getting along now. I'll call by in the morning.
All right, Doctor, thank you.
Good night, Mrs. Clavering. Try and get a good night's sleep.
Oh, there'll be no sleep for me tonight, Doctor. You're not keeping that up for my benefit, are you?
Trouble with you is you've got no heart. Give me a cigarette. Send that wire to Joan.
Yes, of course.
I wonder if she's as delicate as she used to be. Delicate and highly strung. Poor little thing.
Let me get you something. What happened to you, dear? We expected you yesterday. Oh, no, don't tell me, don't tell me.
My daughter Joan, I give and bequeath Oakfield Towers and all my estates. Income derived from investments and interest appreciation on net capital to be placed in trust for her upon her attaining the age of 21, after other bequests have been taken into account. To my wife, I give and bequeath a sum of £5,000. To my stepdaughter Janice, the sum of £100. There is a codicil. In the event of my daughter's death, or any other cause, such as illness, rendering her incapable of administering her estates, or affecting her judgment in such a way as to impair the affairs of the estates before she reaches the age of 21, I direct that the aforesaid properties be executed in favor of my wife, Bertha, after a sum of £50,000 has been placed in trust for my daughter's lifetime. I direct also that my remains be placed in the family vault. That completes our business, I think.
That was a curious codicil, Mr. Sanford.
A curious will.
Mr. Clavering's affairs are in perfect order, so I think I can wind things up without much delay. Or perhaps, Miss Clavering, you'll call at my office next week and I'll have the necessary documents ready for you to sign.
Thank you.
Morning, Miss Clavering.
Morning, Mr. Sanford. Joan, see Mr. Sanford at the door, will you?
What do we do now? Start packing?
No. Give me a cigarette. No. You're very young to be suffering from nerves, Joan. Wait till you get to my age.
Must be an imagination.
Oh, no, I heard it. It seemed to come from my window, and it happened more than once, I know it.
Of course, you never enjoyed very good health, have you, dear?
People don't, as a rule, enjoy bad health, do they? Pass the marmalade. Anyway, the door couldn't have opened and closed on its own, like it. You dreamt that, of course.
No, it happened more than once.
Oh, well, maybe the room's haunted. Didn't somebody die in there?
Oh, yes, they did years ago.
Never heard about that.
It was at a house party. A man strangled his wife, or the wife strangled the man. I forget which way round it was.
Around the neck's the usual procedure, I believe.
Janice, don't be so grisly. I wonder you didn't hear about it, dear. There was quite a fuss made at the time.
Really?
You're probably sensitive to vibrations, Joan. It was just the same with your poor father. Abnormal, really.
Daddy, abnormal.
Oh, don't make me laugh. He was plain balmy.
Janice.
You talk about my father in that way.
Janice doesn't mean anything, dear. It wasn't that your father was exactly violent.
Now, Mother, it's no use trying to cover up. You know he used to bash you about unmercifully.
Oh, I don't believe it. You're lying, both of you.
Do you think it'll work?
I'm sure of it. Patience. Just a little patience.
Good morning, Hudson.
Is it?
Hello, Victor. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you.
We thought you might have got down for the funeral.
No. No, I specialize in weddings.
I'm glad to hear it.
Hello, Victor.
Hello, my sweet.
Nice of you to drop by, darling.
Not at all.
Haven't you got any luggage?
Yes, I left it out in the car.
Oh, I see, Hudson. Janice, you better show Victor where we're going to put him.
This way. Your Highness.
Tell me, who's the girl I just saw outside?
Oh, Joan, probably.
Joan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, Joan. Yeah, she's got everything in the right places, hasn't she?
Think so?
But definitely.
Hudson, take Mr. Harrington's cases up to his room, will you?
What?
I said, take Mr. Harrington's cases up to his room.
What's the matter? Ain't he strong enough?
Propose to do as I've told you.
Supposed to who?
Do you intend to do as I've told you, Hudson?
Suppose so. He ain't strong enough.
And another thing, Hudson. Now that Mr. Clavering has passed on, there are going to be 1 or 2 changes in this house.
So split the law.
In the first place, I want a little more civility from you.
So split you do.
Secondly, I hope to smell a little less rum and see a little more work.
Has the will been read yet?
Yes, it has.
Well?
Nearly everything goes to Joan, if something happens to her.
Oh, so good.
And we're not giving up hope, you know.
What are you going to do? Contest it?
No, nothing like that.
But surely it's...
What do you want this?
Down there, please, Hudson. Hudson, I said down there. Mightn't it be rather a good idea to get rid of him now?
Can't. It goes with the estate, unfortunately.
Hudson, I want to ask you something.
Yes?
About my father.
Oh.
Would you say his behavior was odd before he died?
Odd? Well, I don't know. You see, it's odd and it's odd, now. There's some folks is odd in some ways and there's other folks odd in other ways. Your dad was one of them folks. See?
No.
Huh? Well, I gotta get down and think
I
about
would like you to tell me now, please.
Well, there's all this stuff upstairs. You know, I don't have time now.
Please.
Well, you take up Mrs. Clavering now. She's odd in another way. But you can't compare her with the skipper. See what I mean?
Coming a little clearer, but Daddy was...
Yeah, well, if that old vulture starts getting out of hand, like, all you gotta do is holler like an engine, and I'll be there in a couple of rum swallows. All right?
Yes, Hudson.
Oh, we'll be watching over you. Make no mistake about that.
Here.
All right.
Come in. No, my dear. What is it this time?
Tapping it. It got loud and my light wouldn't go on.
Dear, that's nothing. It's probably a faulty connection or something. It's the tapping that interests me.
Interests you?
Yes, didn't I tell you? I'm by way of being psychic myself. Oh, I don't say I'm as sensitive to vibrations as you appear to be, but Joan.
Yes?
Come sit down. You mustn't be frightened about what I'm going to tell you. I think it's your father. I'm convinced it's your father because he was so worried about you before he died. Now he's trying to reach you.
Why was he worried?
Dear, you're forcing me to be very blunt. He was afraid you'd go the way he did. Of course, I told him not to worry, that whatever happened, I'd always look after you. Nothing I said seemed to make any difference. What with the worries and the responsibilities of the estate and this peculiar phobia of his regarding yourself, the end was a merciful release. Thank heaven we didn't have to certify him.
Oh, I'll never leave my father.
Oh, I know, my dear. I know. But you mustn't let it prey upon your mind. You're not strong yourself, and after all, the human brain can stand so much. No. Now, be a good girl and go off to bed. It's all right. Good night. Good night. Good night.
How you getting on, Missy?
Oh, you're right.
You're right. You're very jumpy, ain't you?
I haven't been sleeping well lately.
That old vampire been worrying you at all?
Hearts. Mustn't talk about Mrs. Clavering in that way. She might be listening.
You knew what I meant, didn't you, she can always tell a vampire when you see one. You know, Missy, I've been thinking a lot about you lately.
Have you, Hots?
A young girl like you ought to be going out more. Pictures, dances. You don't want to be cooped up here in this miserable place. Ain't you got a young man? Have you?
Yes. But he's in Belgium.
Have you got a picture of him?
Yes. I'll show it to you sometime.
I'd like to see it. Oh, there, down there. You like him?
Yes.
That's a stuff to go on. Yeah, I think that's a bit thick. Look up.
Wouldn't be doing a little snooping by any chance, would we?
I beg your pardon?
I smell a mystery. What's it all about?
You're imagining things.
Oh, no. No, it's Joan who is imagining things. At least according to you and Janice, she is. I'm wondering what it is. I mean, what it really is. Well. How's the poor little rich girl?
Are you talking to me?
No, Hanson, you're rich in a slightly different way.
Huh?
Yeah, let me have a go.
Don't tickle it, slosh it.
Oh, like this?
That's better. Maybe that.
Hudson, that hedge out in the front wants cutting, you know. He's like the kid brother, isn't he? You know, we ought to take one of these out sometime.
They'd ask Janice, she'd probably like it.
Janice? The very mention of water makes her seasick. Oh, hello, we're just painting ship.
I see. I'd like a word with you, if you don't mind.
Private?
Yes.
Okay. See you later, Joan.
Victor! Victor! Victor, if you think you're pulling the wool over my eyes, you're mistaken. You've been slobbering over that child ever since you arrived.
I don't slobber.
Well, you better make up your mind one way or the other. If you want to chase after her, it's all right with me, but you can get out of here as fast as you like. And what's more,
I wish you'd stay in one place. It's like watching ping pong. Anyway, how can I possibly chase after the girl if I leave the scene of the chase?
Oh, you dirty, rotten pig.
Look, don't start sniveling.
Get out of this house. Get out!
Janice, very confidentially, there are times when you bore me.
Oh, Janice, I wonder if you'd...
How are you feeling today, dear?
Better, thank you.
Good. Now, don't overtire yourself. And don't give that active little brain of yours too much to do. It's bad for you.
Jealous is a dangerous thing and I don't like it. It's led to murder before now.
Victor, don't be so melodramatic. Murder. I never heard of such a thing. People like us don't murder. Oh, hello, dear. Is anything wrong?
I've lost my photograph of Charles.
Charles? And who is Charles?
My friend in Belgium.
Sounds like a cocker spaniel. Where did you last see the photograph, Joan?
It was on my dressing table. It's been taken out of the frame. It was there this morning, I know it was.
It is really getting serious. Are you asking me to believe that someone in this house has deliberately stolen your photograph?
Yes, I am.
Huh. I don't know.
I do. Go on, give the poor girl back her photograph.
Victor, are you insinuating that I've taken it?
I shouldn't be surprised.
Joan, at the risk of offending the servants, I'll ask them if they've seen it. I should be very sorry if you forced me to make a direct accusation.
No, no. Please don't bother.
I get the idea. That's not bad for a couple of amateurs. People like us don't commit murder. You make me smile.
You make me rather angry, Victor.
Yes, I'm sure I do.
I should stay on the fence until you know which side the cat is going to jump.
Oh, but I shall. You see, I'm in rather a strong position. Heads I win, tails you lose. And she's a very attractive girl.
Joan, you really must pull yourself together. This is getting most serious. Now, my dear, in the first place, you realize you never did have a photograph of Charles.
It was in this frame.
That photograph has, to my knowledge, been in this room for the last 3 years. In that frame.
Oh, but it couldn't have been.
Just please allow me to know. We haven't all taken leave of our senses. Really, I can see I shall have to be very, very firm with you. Now come, sit down and listen. Now, your inheritance brings with it great responsibilities. Until you're 21, it was your father's wish that I should take care of you and advise you as to the handling of your affairs. If anything were to happen to you, which heaven forbid, then I should have to carry that burden for you. You do understand what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I understand.
Good. And you do realize the great responsibilities that are going to call on you. Responsibilities which drove your poor father out of his mind. But they're not going to do that to you, are they, Joan?
No.
Your poor little brain may be very delicately balanced, but you're going to keep a firm grip. Aren't you, dear? Aren't you?
Yes, yes.
That's not a very good start, Joan.
Oh, why don't you please leave me alone?
My dear, I'm only trying to help you. If only I could contact your poor father.
What do you mean? Please tell me what you mean.
Poor man. I know he's trying to reach one of us. Today, I have a feeling that it's me. You see, I know how worried he is.
I wonder...
Yes, dear.
Perhaps if you could look after my inheritance for me, he wouldn't worry anymore.
It's not as easy as it sounds. Everything's in your name.
Yes, I know, but...
Of course, we could always talk it over with Mr. Sanford.
Oh, will you?
Talk to him? Yes, of course I will. Of course I will, if you really want me to. Now, why don't you go out? Why don't you go to the pictures or something? I'd come with you, only I've got too much to do.
Yes, perhaps I will.
And remember, Joe, whatever happens, you can always rely upon me.
Yes, I'm sure I can.
Sir Sanford's arrived, ma'am.
Oh, has he?
I'll put him in the library.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Sanford. I wasn't really expecting you until tomorrow.
I was just passing by, so I thought I'd look in. What's the trouble?
And do sit down.
Thank you.
Mr. Sanford, I look upon you as more than just another solicitor.
Thank you.
I regard you as a friend. That's why I feel I can speak quite openly. I'm very worried about Joan.
Really? What's she been doing?
It wasn't what she's been doing, poor little thing. It's what's happening to her. You know she's always been delicate. That's why her father never brought her to England. For some years, she's been under the care of a very big nerve specialist in Belgium.
Oh? I wasn't aware of that.
Oh, yes. And now, since her return to England, she's been inconsolable over her father's death.
It's quite understandable. They were devoted to each other.
Mr. Sanford, I'm afraid Joan is losing her mind.
Good gracious. You surely don't mean that.
It started the day before you read the will. She came to me one morning and in all seriousness told me her father was trying to communicate with her. The following day, she begged me for a sale.
Oh, really? You're something of an authority on spiritualism, aren't you, Mrs. Clavering?
I have practiced it a little in the past, purely for the benefit of my friends.
Of course. Mrs. Clavering, do you, from experience, imagine there's any reason why your husband should desire to communicate with Joan from the other side?
I can think of none whatsoever.
No. Just the same, Joan's conviction hardly justifies any fear of insanity.
Of course not, but it indicates an unhealthy trend of thought. However, that isn't all. She appears to be suffering from the most extraordinary delusions.
Such as?
Persecution mania. She imagines her food is poisoned. She can't remember what she does. Yesterday, for instance, she was quite violent. I had occasion to reprove her over some slight domestic matter. She actually struck me. Of course, if I were to remind her about the incident, she denied ever happened at all.
Extraordinary. Have you spoken to the doctor?
I feel I can help her better than Dr. Wayne.
I think you're taking a risk, Mrs. Clavering. In any case, she should be placed under observation for her own good. I think I'd better talk to Wainwright myself.
I'd rather you didn't do that, Mr. Sanford. You see, I've studied Joan Clavering very carefully these last few days, and though I'm not qualified to say whether her condition is permanent or temporary, I'm absolutely certain that her only chance of recovery lies in the removal of all responsibility and worry.
You mean responsibility arising from her inheritance?
Yes, I do. As I've made the suggestion, I would rather not benefit from Joan's misfortune.
That would be very distressing for you, wouldn't it, Mrs. Clavering?
Very. But perhaps we could find some other way.
I doubt it. The terms of the will are quite definite on that point.
Yes, it clearly stated that if Joan were incapable of administering her own affairs, they should be turned over to me. Of course, that puts me in a terrible quandary.
Does it? Legally?
I'm not interested in the legal aspects, Mr. Sanford. I'm thinking of poor little Joan. If I were to take her to a doctor, why, I know he'd support everything I've said.
That is what you should do.
And stand calmly aside while they put her away. Oh, no, Mr. Sanford. No. No. I couldn't agree to that. Of course, I shouldn't dream of asking her, but she herself were to suggest turning things over to me.
That would solve everyone's difficulty, wouldn't it? Well, I'll be getting along. Well, now, Mrs. Clavering, no doubt you'll be getting in touch with me when you've decided what it is you want to do.
Is, my dear, I ought not to allow you out at all the way you're carrying
I tell you it's true.
Then, yes, I know all about it. Now, you'd better go up to your room. Perhaps you'll feel a little better in the morning. You poor child. You're probably suffering from some sort of mental blackout. Now you're imagining things that never happened before. It's just the same with your poor father.
Oh, please. I'm tired.
We've got to sort this thing out together, Joan. Once you give in, you're finished. You hear me, Joan? Joan? Do you hear me?
Hello, what's going on? Well, well, well. £250,000. And I'm holding it.
What? I'm going to give you a tip.
Well?
Keep away from that girl.
Well, did you enjoy your trip?
Yes, lovely. You should have joined us.
Should I? You're very kind.
Hello, Jan. Yes, you should have been with us. You'd have been as sick as a dog.
Now listen to me, Joan. The next time you persuade Victor to take you boating, you might remember he's engaged to me.
What's the matter, Janice? I didn't persuade him to do anything. I wish we could be friends.
The atmosphere in this house is hardly conducive to friendship.
I'm sorry, Jan.
Oh, go away. You make me ill.
Oh, Joan.
Yes?
Joan, look, there's something I'd rather like to talk to you about for a moment. It's a little bit public here. Let's go out to the conservatory, shall we? Come on, come on. Let's sit down here, shall we? How about that? Now,
What is it?
well, in a nutshell, I want to ask you to marry me. Of course I'm serious. Oh, I know it sounds a bit sudden and all that sort of thing, but that's the kind of chap I am. No sooner the thought than the word.
But when did you think about it?
Just now in the river. I would have asked you then, but well, somehow I couldn't quite see myself coping with a canoe and a proposal at the same time. How about it?
No, Victor, I'm sorry. In the first place, you're engaged to Janice. Secondly, I've known you 5 minutes.
Darling, a man's feelings for a woman don't go by the calendar. Besides, you need someone to look after you.
No, Victor, I'm sorry. You're very kind, but I like you, but I don't love you.
What do you think about it?
Won't make any difference.
No, you never know. Besides, think of the fun we could have together. What with your money and my charm, we could really go places. And do you know the first thing we'd do? We'd chuck old Ma Clavering out neck and crop. You think she's a friend of yours, don't you? Well, you're quite wrong. She'd cut your throat for 6pence. As for me, I wouldn't do it under half a crown. Don't stop playing. Go on. Go on, I like music.
I'm afraid I only play for my own amusement.
Oh, well, I can play for mine as well, can't you? Go on, sit down, sit
Please,
down.
I'd rather...
Now, what's the matter? You're not afraid of me, are you? Just because I've had a little drink? After all, Hudson drinks, and you're not afraid of him, are you?
Hudson drinks, but he doesn't get drunk.
Oh, that's very funny. I'm very glad you popped into this old mausoleum. It sort of brightens the place up a bit. What do you keep moving away from me for? Now, come on, what's the matter? There's nothing to be frightened of. If you don't want to marry me, all right. I can marry the richest woman in the world if I want to.
Why don't you then?
And what?
And leave me alone.
Oh, no. Oh, no, you're not going to get away as lightly as that. I'm going to get a little kiss first just to show there's no ill feeling. Or is there?
Please, please leave me alone.
Now, listen to me, you owe me something. I'm the one person in this house who's given you a decent break. The one person, do you understand? Now, you've just come on.
Get away.
Yes, she's in bed. Now, we better go and look at her.
Have you seen anything of Joan?
No.
You sure?
Why the devil should I not? I'd keep her, am I?
I was just wondering. Your face looks as though you'd been bitten. I thought perhaps Joan might have
Oh,
done it.
shut up.
Hudson? Hudson? Hudson!
Where on earth you got shouting my head off? Stupid old fool.
Come in.
Gilling, I can't find Mr. Hudson. I've been searching high and low for him.
There's no use searching high for Hudson. Might be dead.
Yes, ma'am. Ask Mr. Harrington to come see me, will you, Mrs. Carter? Yes, ma'am.
What do you want with Victor?
Just give me an idea. It's no use looking high for Hudson. He might be dead. You know, he might be.
Don't talk bosh. He was trying to be subtle.
Victor had a row with him yesterday. Supposing he had another row when we were out. That would account for Hudson's disappearance and Victor's cut face.
Might, but it won't. It's much too pat.
Somebody want me?
Hello, Victor. Victor, is anything worrying you? Because if there is, I think you ought to tell me.
No, nothing at all.
Where'd you get that scratch from?
Out in the branch of a tree.
Why, were you birds nesting?
Or bird chasing?
Oh, mind your own damn business.
Where's Hudson, Victor?
I've no idea at all.
You're lying, aren't you? I'm only putting two and two together, but you looked a little ragged last night, to say the least. This morning, Hudson can't be found. If we can't find him by this afternoon, I'm going to send for the police, Victor. That all right with you? Is it?
No, don't do that. I can explain, you see. Last night, I was a little bit tight, and I went out into the garden to try and cool off. When I was out there, Hudson suddenly came up and attacked me for no reason at all. I hit him back in self-defense, of course, knocked him down. When I tried to pull him round, he was dead. Look, don't give me away. I can explain it. It was absolutely an accident. I didn't mean to kill him.
Janice, I think you'd better lock the door. Now listen, Victor. I don't give a fig what happens to you. If this gets out, you'll get just what you deserve. It just so happens it might interfere with my plans.
Yes, I rather thought it might.
Well, don't get too cocky about it. One wrong move from you and I'll turn you in.
Okay.
You crazy. I don't think so.
Well, I do, and I don't want any part of it.
If you think I'm going to let this blundering fool rob me of $250,000, then you're mistaken.
Yes. And I'm the man you love, remember? You owe something to me.
Yes, I think I do. You can take that back for a start.
Oh, shut up! We're in a jam and we've got to trust each other.
Trust him?
Yes. Mutual trust, that's the thing. Do I get a cut in the $250,000?
Possibly.
That's not quite good enough.
No, and what are you going to do about it? That's better. Now let's go over last night. Did anyone see you?
No, I don't think so.
Was Joan out of the way?
Yes, I'm pretty certain she was.
Good. Now. Here's a bill signed by Hudson. I want you to scrawl a note explaining he couldn't bear the sight of us any longer. He's gone, and he's not coming back.
How do you know I can do it?
You've got Hudson's writing to copy. And 4 years in Penfold for 7 convictions of forgery. You've nearly got away with 6 of them, so you must be pretty good.
How the hell did you know that
I get round.
I think I nearly married a crook.
Joan coming in, Elsie?
I'm afraid I couldn't say, madam. I haven't seen her. Sorry I'm late. How's your cut face, Victor? Your cut face?
Oh, it's only a scratch.
Looks a very nasty cut to me. I've just been talking to Hodson.
Did you say Hodson?
Yes, he thinks the hawthorn near the terrace ought to come down. It's spreading too fast. Pass the salt, please.
When did he tell you that, dear?
A few minutes ago.
Are you feeling all right, Joan?
Yes, thank you.
I think you're right.
Hmm?
Something we were talking about before you came in, dear.
Oh, excuse me. I just remembered something I wanted to tell Hodson. Oh, by the way, Bertha, I'd like to go through the household accounts with you this afternoon.
Elsie, you can go now.
Yes, ma'am.
What on earth's come over her?
She's mad.
What a bit of silly. She's the sanest thing in this house. Oh, she's trying to frighten us.
She's not clever enough.
Victor doesn't seem to share your opinion. You say you didn't think she did see you last night, Victor?
No, I'm sure she didn't.
Well, perhaps old Hodson's spirit is earthbound as well.
Janice, do stop trying to be funny. I told you I'll deal with Joan, so forget about her. What I'm worried about now is finding somewhere else to hide Hodson. By the way, Victor, how did you get into the vault?
Well, the door was open.
Open?
Well, it wasn't locked.
It's extraordinary. I'm the only one who's got a key. Where did you put him?
In an empty coffin.
You know what?
In an empty coffin.
Empty? You were drunk, you know.
Well, I'd sobered up by then.
We better go down at once. What now, in daylight? No, perhaps we better wait. This is fantastic.
Well, you won't get me down there after dark.
For heaven's sake, Victor, pull yourself together.
Oh, well, I'll go and get some fresh air.
Give me a cigarette. Aren't you eating, Janice?
No.
Where's Elsie?
She's gone back to the kitchen. Better help herself.
What? I've just seen him outside on the terrace.
Oh, you must be mistaken, Victor. I just left Hodson going towards the boathouse. This does look nice.
Hello, John. I want to talk to you. Come on.
No,
Come on,
please.
don't be so frightened. I'm not going to bite you.
It's Victor.
What about Victor?
I think he's dead.
What happened?
He was very drunk, and I tried to push him, and his head hit against the fender.
That sounds a likely story.
Come on, we're going to see what it's all
Please come.
about. Is this your idea of a joke?
He was here a few minutes ago.
Well, he isn't here now, unless he's hiding in the inkwell.
lying there, his head against the fender. But I tell you, it's true. I felt it. He's using this glass.
Why did you kill him, Joan?
I didn't. He fell.
You must have hit him with something.
No,
You're lying.
I tell you, I only pushed him away from me.
I wonder if that coffin was empty.
What's that got to do with it?
We seem to have a body snatcher in our midst. Whoever removed Henry's body must have moved Victor's.
Don't you think we ought to send for the police?
Oh, wait a minute. Did you show that note to anyone, the one Victor wrote?
From Hudson? Yes, I showed it to Mrs. Carter.
That was brilliant of you.
But I thought that was the idea.
We called the police and they want to know where Hudson is. Mrs. Carter will mention the note and then they'll find the body. Seems to me we've got a bit more covering up to do.
What has happened to Hudson?
Nothing.
But you said...
Never mind what I said. You stay still and listen. We're going down to the vault.
Oh, what's the idea?
We'll find out when we get there. Come along, Joan. I'm not letting you out of my sight.
Elsie.
All right, Elsie, I'll take the tea.
But what about Mr. Harrington and Miss Joan, ma'am?
Mr. Harrington doesn't want to be disturbed, and I want you to leave Miss Joan alone.
But her door was locked and she was trying to get out.
You heard what I said, Elsie.
Yes, ma'am.
We've got to find Hudson. If he's alive, we can inform the police about Victor, and Joan will be taken care of for the rest of her life. I can promise you that.
Good morning.
How did you get out of your room?
I just walked up.
Thought you said you locked the door, Janice.
But I did.
Oh, no, Janice, you couldn't have locked it. You must be imagining things.
Who let you out?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was it Hudson?
How could it have been? You said you killed Hudson.
I said I what?
That you killed Hudson. I distinctly remember you saying that you killed him.
You lying?
You surely haven't forgotten that, huh? That's why you didn't report Victor's death to the police, isn't it? Because you killed poor Hudson.
If I didn't know how ill you were, I should say you were a very wicked girl for telling such shocking lies.
Oh, would you, Bertha?
But knowing how ill you are, I'm going to do my best to help you.
Thank you, Bertha. You always said you were my friend.
Yes, dear, and so I am. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Do you remember my telling you how I thought your father was trying to get in touch with me from the other side?
Yes, I remember.
Well, last night I spoke to him.
Did you really?
Yes.
Was he in good health?
He was worried, Joan. He was very, very worried.
Oh, poor father. What was he worried about?
He was worried about you, dear.
But what have I done now?
Joan, surely you haven't forgotten.
I'm afraid I have.
You killed Victor, Joan.
Victor? Who is he?
Give me strength.
Never mind who he is, dear. You killed him.
Yes, but isn't that rather serious? Bet.
Yes, dear, it's very, very serious. That is why I'm going to help you.
And I won't worry about it.
Now, I want you to write down exactly what happened between you and Victor. If you can't remember, I'll help you. You quarreled with him, and he turned his back on you, and you struck him.
Did I?
Yes, dear, you did. It's far better for you to tell the truth. Now, here you are.
I wonder if my father would agree to that.
It was his idea, Joan.
Really? Bertha?
Yes, dear.
I think I'd like you to put me in touch with him. I think I'd like to speak to him myself. Couldn't you sort of act as a medium between us?
Of course, dear, if you don't trust me.
Oh, but Bertha, I do. It's only that if my father wants me to write a confession, I'd rather he told me himself.
That's quite understandable, isn't it, Janet? Quite. I'll tell you what, dear. We'll hold a séance tonight.
Oh, thank you, Bertha. Oh, you are kind. Oh, I'm sure everything's going to be all right now. You're a good friend to me, aren't you, Bertha?
She really is crazy.
Well, if she thinks you're a good friend of hers, she must be. Look, I don't like the idea of this confession. How's it going to look when Victor's body is found in the coffin?
Hudson can explain that.
You hope.
I'm here, Henry. Henry. I want to speak with you, Henry. 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 I want to speak with you, Henry. Yes, we're in contact. Our spirits are joined. Have you a message for me, Henry? Yes, he has a message. Is it about Joan, Henry? Are you worrying about her, Henry? Do you wish her to follow my instructions? Henry? Henry, do you wish Joan to follow my instructions? Janice, what is it?
It's all right, darling. Nothing to worry about.
Henry. Henry, it isn't possible.
I'm afraid it is.
Henry, I thought Hudson...
For your information, Hudson is dead. I couldn't very well inform the police because I was officially dead myself. You had murdered me, remember?
What do you mean?
I told you that any noise that occurred during my trance might prove fatal, because I suspected that you might take advantage of it. But it wasn't fatal, Bertha. You see, yoga can sometimes enable one to simulate a state of death.
You're mad.
After my funeral, which, thanks to Hudson, I did not attend, I decided to find out exactly what methods you were going to use to defraud Joan.
Did Joan know about this?
Only after Harrington had murdered Hudson. Sit down. As a matter of fact, Joan quite entered into the spirit of the thing. It was her idea that we let you carry on until we had a really watertight case against you. Personally, I'd learned all I wanted to. You know, Bertha, it's a pity you incited Harrington to murder Hudson.
You liar. I did no such thing.
You're going to have a hard job proving that. Harrington's word against yours.
Harrington's dead.
Harrington's alive. He was only unconscious when you found him.
You're lying. Where's he now?
Safely locked up in Hudson's cottage.
You're lying. You're lying. He's dead. I know he's dead.
Good evening. Inspector Blake, Scotland Yard. I'd like to see Mr. Clavering, please.
In here, gentlemen.
picture, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Where would you like the picture sent?
Oh. To this address. It's my husband.
Mr. Charles Leighton. Very good, miss. By the way, miss, I was sorry to hear about Mr. Clavering.
Did you know my father?
Oh, very well indeed, miss. Such a fine man.
Yes.
It must have been a shock.
No, not really. We had been expecting it for a long time.
Oh.
This is your storyteller, the man in black.